I actually wrote this down, but the warm-up and where you've gone, I think I'm almost there. I have to open the paper, though. I have 3 topics. Pet parade that I live with, spirit guides, and holosync meditation. The pets is the big one, though. I have been living with an amazing tribe of pets flowing through my life. I've always had them, until last Thanksgiving. My pets have been my touchstones. I know this now just from what I've learned about Abraham. I'm realizing they're the way I've kept in the vortex before I ever knew it existed.
Because the animals, for the most part, are in the vortex. The domesticated ones begin to act a bit like you. But still, most people spend 5% in the vortex. Those of you who work at it, if you get up to 55, 60%, you're having a really good life. Animals, 80% in, 10%, 20% out, the domesticated ones. The wild animals are usually in the vortex, even when one's running from the other and one's getting eaten by the other.
Mm-hmm. I get that, and I love it. After my last pet member died or croaked in November, I realized that it's the first time I haven't had 2 or 3 critters around, and it's because the last one had no eyes and was a special needs dog, and it sort of didn't seem fair when the others died to bring in new ones for it. So we were alone for 4 years. I know that the universe has been providing these pets for me. I know it. And I know there's more coming.
Well, let's say it accurate. The universe provides, but the universe is responding by law of attraction to your vibrational offering. In other words,
and that's
you are the attractor of your experience. So let's get that straight. When you say the universe provides everything you want to the degree that you allow it. In other words, because when you say the universe provides, we know how you mean it, but we just want to clear it up. When you say God granted my wish, or the universe provides, or I was lucky, every single time what happened is it was in the vortex because I put it there, and to the degree that I stopped resisting it, it came into my experience. So if you will speak in more empowering terms, it will make the next part of this conversation easier to understand.
You actually just said it exactly where I wanted to be, or where I thought I was going. I know for the first time since I've been talking about Abraham and coming to these things, I know what I put in the vortex in relation to my pets. I know what I've been asking for, and I know the magnificence of what has already been flowing through, so I know that what's coming is going to be even better.
Why would anyone put a pet in the vortex? What's in it for you? Why would you selfishly want an animal in your life, up close and personal?
Oh, it feels so good to live with them.
Yes, but let's talk about it. So, people are flaky, animals are secure. People are paranoid, animals are stable. People worry too much, animals love life. People hold grudges, animals live in the moment.
Don't know what they are.
In other words, we can see how a lot of you have put. You thought you were asking for people, but because when someone's dishonest, you want someone honest. That would be a dog. In other words, you get what we're talking about as you're living life, because you like to interact with others, and so as you see humanity sort of behaving in ways because you've trained yourself to look at the flaws, then you ask for improvement, and the universe delivers to you always through the crack of least resistance, and most of you are ready to receive a better version of humanity in dog form than you are in human form. And so the dogs can come more easily. They're harder to train, however. But That was clear, wasn't it?
Absolutely. What I want to do is stay out of the way while this, whatever's coming comes. At least that's the phrase I'm
But what do you
using.
think you're asking for? This is what we are playfully getting at. In other words, because let us just tell you that across the board, the animals provide. Now, all of you are source energy, animals included. And all of you have inner beings, animals included. In other words, there's a non-physical and a physical version of everything, of every consciousness. So the animals of your planet, the greatest advantage that they provide for humanity is that they balance the energy. They are more true to their vibrational roots. And by roots, we don't mean their vibrational what came before. We mean their vibrational now. There is more harmony between the physically manifested animal and the energy of its origin and now non-physical beingness than with humans. And so the closer you are to alignment, then the more harmony that you feel with your own inner being and the more compatibility you feel with animals. That's why people have long known that if you're afraid or if you're aggravated, the animal doesn't like you. That's why the animals of all species retreat from humanity as it encroaches, and we are using the word encroach, not because you're taking up the space that the animal wants to live in, but you bring your discordant vibration to the area and it gravitates to where it feels better. And then humans say, oh, the species is dying. No, they're not. They're moving away from you to more compatible vibrational waters and so forth, you see. So now we've laid the basis. So now what do you want?
What I want to know is, I've asked for more than one animal. I usually have 2 or 3, and that's what I'm expecting to come again. In the past, one has sort of requested the other and led to another and inspired action.
Why is this so complicated? Why are you making this so complicated?
I just want to know if it's okay to go get a puppy while I wait for the universe to deliver a couple more.
Well, here's the thing. Now, we get what you're talking about because you trust the sacred alignment of the beasts. You don't want to get crossways of it and make somebody do something that they don't want to do, or introduce someone to the family that the others aren't compatible with. But you're giving human characteristics to your beasts who will accept them. In other words, you're doing with your current existing beasts what a lot of you do with your human. You're expecting negative response. So as long as you're expecting negative response, we would say don't bring anybody else home. You're expecting negative response, which sort of falls into the category, or you wouldn't be asking the question, which is sort of like what we were saying earlier. Get in the vortex and then get a dog. Get in the vortex and then make a phone call. Get in the vortex and then. Get in the vortex and then.
Okay. I'm really not. I really, truly am expecting wonderful things.
Then why even the question? Why haven't you already gone and gotten the dog? What keeps you from doing it? Why didn't you go get the puppy?
Based on the concept that what I've heard is define the desire as far as you can, as specific as you can until it hurts or until it doesn't feel good anymore, and then back away.
Say again?
It was define what you want as specifically as you can until it's uncomfortable, and then wait for inspired action. And I haven't really had inspired action.
Well, here's what we said, which is slightly different than what you heard. Okay. We're saying be as specific as you can be and still feel good.
That's
not until it hurts.
Yeah,
be as specific as you can be and still feel good. But here's the thing: tell us why you would like to introduce more animals to your family. Well, that's way too long.
I know.
And so we would say there's
beyond what I said before. It just feels so good to have them in my life. That's why I want them.
Well, then why, if something feels good, why would you wait? So now we'll ask a better question. We'll ask an even better, more pertinent question. Why are you waiting? Why are you holding off something that feels good? This is a really good question. Why are you holding off something that you know feels good? And just blurt it out. Why? Why would you wait when something feels good? I don't want to get it wrong. I don't want to choose the wrong one. I don't want incompatibility among my beasts.
Actually, I was truly expecting when I got home from the Caribbean cruise that there would be a couple critters sitting in my yard waiting for me. I mean, I thought that's what I was waiting for.
So this is what we were talking about earlier.
I should just go ahead and
well,
start.
It sort of goes with when we said, why are you making this so hard? And we said, when you were saying, the universe will provide. And we say, yeah, but you want to be a cooperative component.
Exactly.
I do. It's sort of like saying, I want a lover, and then never leaving your house.
I get it.
And then saying, why isn't the universe driving a lover down that long dirt road? Why isn't the universe putting a spotlight on the trail that leads to my door? Why isn't the universe bringing me my lover? And we say, why aren't you meeting your lover halfway? In other words, and there was something in your vibration that really made us want to address this. You are the creator of your experience. We want you to be vibrationally proactive. We want you to talk about what you want and why you want it. But what happens is, you see, when we want you to get into the vortex and then follow through with inspired action, and if you don't feel the inspired action, then you're not in the vortex consistently enough. And so really that's the most correct answer that we can give you. If you don't wake up one morning and say, all right, this is it, I'm going to answer an ad, or I'm going to go to the pound, or I'm going to go to the pet center, or I'm going to go make this dream a reality, I'm going to go find the path of least resistance. What you're doing, and a lot of people do it, is why we were so eager to visit with you. A lot of people are assigning everything to the universe, and it's like you're saying, all right, universe, prove to me, through the path of most resistance, bring me what I want. And we say, just lighten up. Why are you making this so hard? Make it easy. There are thousands upon thousands upon thousands of critters who would adore living with you. Go get one.
Actually, I got him picked out. I got as far as picking him out, and I stopped at the point of having to go fill out the paperwork. So I'll probably bring him to Dallas next week.
So when you say the universe provides, does the universe have to club you over the head?
I didn't think so.
Or the universe providing, what does the universe provide? We'll tell you what the universe provides. The universe provides an environment in which you get to sift and sort and expand. The universe provides two vibrational relationships that play off of one another, that gives you emotional feedback. The universe provides a stable, consistent pattern of what you want, calling you powerfully toward the fulfillment of all that you want. The universe provides every resource to satisfy every dream. The universe provides a feeling or a current that you must follow. But you have to guide yourself within the current that the universe is providing, you see.
Got it.
Very good.
That's beautiful. Thank you.
What else?